Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. You sing. La 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 la. Hey ho ho ho! A very Merry Christmas Eve to everyone who celebrates Christmas and Christmas Eve. I guess a happy December 24th to everyone. Feliz Navidad, Bon Natale, Arimaeus, Miss Cray. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Welcome to One to Win. It's me, Santa's favorite elf, Timothy Dunn. Come and find me on Twitter and say hello if you're someone who likes going on Twitter and saying hello to game show hosts and Santa's elves, I guess. I love hearing from everyone, and I'm really happy to be here with you today. I said January. What am I doing? It's December 24th, 2021, everybody. It's Christmas Eve. Are you on the naughty list this year? Tell the truth. You gotta tell the truth. It's Christmas. Did you make it into Santa's nice list this year? I think I've been mostly nice this year, I'm happy to report. And I'm excited to leave out some milk and cookies for jolly old Saint Nick tonight. Maybe some pickles and some carrots for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, as I am known to do. But more than presents and chimneys and wrapping paper this year, I am celebrating all the wonderful people in my life that I love, that bring me so much joy and happiness. And I want to say a special thank you to every single one of you that's playing today. I hope you're all having a very festive holiday season surrounded by, you know, the people and the animals and the places and the things that you love and that love you. But if you're having a different kind of holiday or a surprise holiday or a wonky kind of holiday this year due to canceled plans or changed plans or work or whatever else, let me just tell you that I am so grateful that you're here with me today right now. I really do get a ton of joy out of doing this with you every single week. And I love you, and I think you're special, and I think you're important, and I think you're unique, and I think you're cool. And you want to see what my Secret Santa got me for Christmas this year? Too bad, because I'm going to show you anyway. Let's see what my Secret Santa... Yeah. I mean, if someone was to buy a perfect gift, or say the perfect gift does not exist, there were two parts. Can you imagine this pillow on your couch? Now, this third pick is going to be a special zoom and a shout out, because that's my hot boyfriend. My hot and wonderful boyfriend, Gary, who's playing today. Everyone, if you would be so kind, please wish Gary a very Merry Christmas in the chat. And a Merry Christmas to my sister, Meg, who's playing today. Hi, Archie. Hi, Max. I hope you're feeling well. Gary won one to win a couple months ago, and he's happened to win again today. You are as well. So today, let's jingle those bells and let's play for a prize pot of $50 dang dollars. And let's split it three ways: $25 going to our first place winner, $15 to our second place winner, and $10 for the bronze. Now, those are some good prize amounts, A bunch of Yule logs for $25, right? Yule logs, I don't know. Not that you need a log. I mean, not a log. I don't have a log. I mean, if I had a log, not in the sense that you think I said I did. 'Tis the season to be merry. And that was a monologue from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, my favorite holiday movie. Thank you so much to the Academy. It's an honor to be here today. Okay, Tim, listen, we love your hot boyfriend, and we love your Secret Santa gifts and all of your holiday spirit. But is this just your personal vlog, or are you going to ask some trivia questions? And that is a fair question. So, Santa and his elves are hard at work, so I might as well get to the task at hand as well. So here is how we play one to win. In just a second, I'm going to be asking you 12 general knowledge trivia questions, and I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tap on the answer that you think is correct. If you tap wrong, no big deal. You can change your answer within the 10-second window we give you. The more questions you get right and the faster you do it, the closer you'll be to winning our top prize. And remember, in this game, there is no elimination. So if you get a question wrong, who cares? Just keep playing. Time is of the essence here because prizes will be awarded to players who get the most questions right in the least amount of time. That makes sense, right? All right. Now, do me a favor. Bring it in. Let's have one last little fireside chat. Come here. Come here, friend. Okay. Now listen. Okay. Some of these questions are going to be hard. Okay, you knew it was coming. You're probably not going to know the answers to a bunch of these questions today, but that's okay. That's part of the fun. If you immediately knew the answer to every single question in the game, that wouldn't be a game, right? That wouldn't be fun. So some of these questions are going to stump you. That is by design. Don't worry, you're still awesome and I still love you, but There is no penalty for guessing, so take your time, but not too much time, and go with your gut, and who knows? Maybe you'll be our big winner today. It's your day, you know? But regardless, we're going to play some trivia, and we're going to have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap dance with Danny Flippin' K. And when Santa squeezes his big white booty down that chimney tonight, he's going to find the jolliest bunch of one-to-winners this side of the nut house. Welcome to Christmas vacation. Thank you so much. I'm an actor. Okay. Here we go. We're going to have a really fun game today. It's going to be great. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. And why is the carpet wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot. Okay, well, I do know that it's time for question one, so let's fire up the quiz machine. Here we go. Good luck, friends. Question one. Woohoo! Q1. Here we go. Answer. Which would you typically use to see objects that are far away? Microscope, periscope, or telescope? Which would you typically use to see objects that are far away? That's Q1. We ask you one that's kind of, a gimme. Not really a gimme, but telescope was the answer we were looking for. A microscope looks at things that are close. I guess a periscope kind of does too, but that's kind of underwater. A telescope is the answer we're looking for. 64 one-to-winners. Got that one correct. And that's how you play. You just tap it and we move on. We're moving on. Q2, here we go. Q2, which animal pulls Santa's sleigh? Is it goats, horses, or reindeer? Horses, goats, horses, or reindeer pulling Santa's sleigh. Now let's get even more into the Christmas spirit with this holiday-themed question, eh? As the legend goes, Santa delivers his gift to children around the world with a very special method of transportation, a flying sleigh. But wait, how does the sleigh fly? Well, it doesn't use an engine, friends, I'll tell you that. His trip around the world is assisted by a bunch of magical flying... Just kidding, I see in the chat. It's reindeer! Reindeer is the answer for Q2. Rudolph the red-nosed one that I like the best. But there's a bunch. Let's see, 66. All of you got it correct. Congratulations. I'm happy we're all feeling the holiday spirit today. Let's move on to Q3. Rudolph the red-nosed rain moose. Is that a thing? Q3. It's not. Q3. According to an old folk tale, what can you find at the end of a rainbow? Is it a leprechaun, a pot of gold, or a shamrock? The end of the rainbow. What's it going to be? Another historical tale. An old Irish legend tells us that at the end of the rainbow, where the rainbow meets the earth, you can find a leprechaun's hidden treasure buried in the ground, hidden so humans could never find it. But what's the treasure, I hear you ask? Is it a four-leaf clover? Is it a shamrock? No, it's not. Apparently, leprechauns found a bunch of old gold and buried it in a pot at the end of the rainbow, and that's our answer. A pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Let's see, we have 61 one-to-winners. Sliding down that rainbow. Throw some rainbows in the chat. I always love seeing rainbows in the chat. Do you know what I mean? A pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. If you have a shamrock or a four-leaf clover, those are nice too. Pot of gold. Q4. Let's move on to Q4. Q4, which of the following chemical compounds is not a type of alcohol? Is it ethanol, methanol, or stanol? Which of the following chemical compounds is not a type of alcohol? Ooh, that's time right there, baby. It's chemistry time. Alcohol, as you may know, are organic compounds that all have hydroxyl groups attached to an alkyl group carbon atom. Duh! Clearly, everyone knows that, Tim. But no, seriously, despite the fact that all three of our options end in ANOL, one of them does not belong. Ethanol is a type of alcohol people drink. And methanol is the one you can find in plenty of solvents and adhesives. So please don't drink that one, everybody. Be safe. And stanol, well, that's no alcohol. In fact, it's not even a chemical compound per se. It's a category of compounds. Stanol is what we're looking for, and 57 one-to-winners knew that. This is the season to learn about alcohol, I guess. Do whatever you do responsibly. Live Moss. I don't know. That's Taco Bell. Q5. Here we go. Q5. Which of the following cruise ships ended up sinking? Was it the Costa Atlantica, the Costa Celebration, or the Costa Concordia? Which of the following cruise ships ended up sinking? You're sunk. You ever been on a cruise? Yeah, I did one. It was just okay. But the biggest cruise ship these days is straight up massive. Let me tell you, over 6,000 people can be on board at one time. No, thank you. Because here's the deal. Not to be a worry wart, sometimes things go wrong. That's just science and facts, okay? That was the case on one of Costa's cruise ships back in 2020 or 2012. One of these ships hit a rock and capsized. And as that happened, I kid you not, the Titanic theme song was playing in one of the dining rooms. Come on. And to top things off, the captain claimed that he slipped and fell into one of the lifeboats. You seriously can't make this stuff up, right? And that was the name of the ill-fated ship where this happened was the Costa Concordia. The Costa Concordia is what we're looking for. 55, one to winners. Getting Q5 correct. 55 on Q5. That's a good number right there. Let's move on to Q6. How's everyone doing? Halfway there. Everyone hanging in? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're feeling good. Let me know how you're feeling. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Do you like when I talk about the chat? I don't care. Q6, here we go. Q6, which of these is not a Greek goddess? Is it Hera or Venus? Which of these is not a Greek goddess? Ooh, here's a mythology question for you folks. This time, we're talking goddesses. Okay, one of the options here is actually a Roman goddess, not Greek. We're trying to trick you. Hera is the Greek goddess of women and family in general, and Iris, the daughter of Thaumas and Electra, is the goddess of the rainbow. There's that rainbow again. And that's also part of the Greek mythology. Venus, the answer we're looking for, is the Roman goddess of love, beauty, affection, and also the goddess of love is a movie that I saw when I was a kid starring Vanna White. You know Vanna White, who turns those letters on Wheel of Fortune. There's a movie called Venus, Goddess of Love, and Vanna White plays Venus. She's, like good for Vanna White. You got to love Vanna White regardless. That's our answer. We have 29. Ooh, 34 of you guessed Iris. Who's Iris? I don't even know her. Moving on to Q7. Q7, where does the term gaslighting originate from? Is it a film, a novel, or a play? The term gaslighting, where does it come from? Where does it originate from? Do you know that? Okay, now gaslighting is a relatively modern term, which is used to describe behavior that makes someone question their own sanity. Like, imagine someone keeps on denying things that you're totally convinced that you remember, to the point that you begin to wonder if maybe your own memory is faulty. That's a big fat red flag, everyone. If that ever happens to you, get out of there, Anyway, a film from 1944 is often credited as the origin of the term. The film is aptly titled. But as it turns out, this film was an adaptation of a 1938 theater play by the same name. And that's where it comes from. Not a film, but a play. A play is the answer we're looking for. 38 one-to-winners got that correct. Congratulations, support live theater. All the swings and the understudies, all the respect and love. Some lady from the Broadway League made an ignorant comment this week. So, let's give a little shout out. If you're an understudy or if you're a swing or if you work in theater, I'm sending you all of my love because I think you're awesome and important. And we need theater. That's been my PSA for the day. Let's go to Q8. Here we go. Q8. Q8, where is posthumous marriage legal? Is it France, Germany, or Venezuela? Where is posthumous marriage legal? This one's weird. Today in weird laws around the world, the practice of posthumous marriage. You know what posthumous means? It means marrying someone after they've died. That's what posthumous marriage is. It's actually a thing that happens in the real world. In fact, it was relatively common during the Second World War in Germany. It is not legal there anymore, though. And in fact, there are very few countries where it is legal now. And the procedure is often kind of weird. For instance, if you want to file a posthumous marriage in France, you actually have to send in a request to the president. Wait, did I say France? Oops, good, because that's our answer today. Congrats to 32 one-to-winners who probably off to France right now. Gross. I mean, I guess do whatever you want. If it's legal there, do whatever you want. Be happy. Life's short. If you're following the law and you're giving respect to people, okay, we'll move on. Q9. Q9. Which of these companies has never? Is it Spotify, Twitter, or WeWork? These companies has never turned a profit. Ooh, you'd think all of them have a profit, right? Here's one for the business majors in the audience. These three companies have all survived off of investor money for the longest time without turning a profit, which I would venture to guess doesn't make those investors very happy. In the case of Spotify, it still reports unprofitable quarters most of the time, but back in 2019, it actually happened to be profitable. And Twitter also reported profits in 2019 after 13 years of operation. But WeWork, estate company disguised as a tech company, has never been in the green. WeWork was the answer we were looking for Q9. 29 one-to-winners got that one correct. Of course it's WeWork, Jaden says. Of course. No duh. See, some of these are easy, some of these are hard. You know? Q10. Oh, Angie said last week I was in the top 10. This week I'm going to be in the top 50. Oh, man. That happens. Listen, that should be like reassuring to everyone that like really good, smart players sometimes have days when they're like last place. Like that's a good lesson for us to learn, right? Great. That's been the lesson with Tim today. Let's move on to Q10. 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 Which of these paintings did Van Gogh paint before losing his ear? Tap on the one that he painted before losing his ear. It's our photo question. Okay, let me spin you a tale, shall I? It was the night of December 23rd, 1888. Van Gogh kind of flipped. He threw a fit and cut off his left ear after arguing with Paul Gauguin, and he got placed in an asylum. That's where he went on to paint one of his most well-known paintings, Starry Night. You know that one. It's the top left one. So that's not it. Out of the four options I gave you, the painting he created before his act of self-mutilation was Self-Portrait with Gray Felt Hat, which is a pretty descriptive title for this painting right here. 25 one-to-winners got that one correct. Congratulations to all the art majors and art lovers in the house. You know, like, don't cut off your ear. You know what I mean? Just saying, you don't got to cut off your ear. Just like go for a walk or like do yoga, have a glass of water, take a deep breath. Okay, let's move on to Q11. Q11. Tiger Woods has won the least amount of the following. Which of the following? Is it a claret jug, a green jacket, or a Wanamaker trophy? Tiger Woods has won the least one of which of the following? Ooh. Are you a big golf fan? Are you a golf nut? Hey, shout out to Abhai who submitted this question to us. Hey, if anyone has any questions they'd like for us to feature or, you'd like to see us do, drop them in the survey at the end of the game or message one2win on any of the socials. And I love you all and I love all the messages, but don't send questions to me, okay? I'm not the brains of this joint. I'm just like the moose onesie and the Santa hat. So send them to Jesus and the one2win socials or just do the survey at the end of this. It's easy, okay? Anyway, let's move on. Tiger Woods. Now, Tiger Woods has won a bunch of different tournaments, 5 different Masters tournaments, which leaves him with 5 green jackets, 4 PGA championships, where the prize is the pretty heavy Wanamaker trophy, and 3 Open championships, for which he was awarded 3 claret jugs. So 5 jackets, 4 Wanamakers, 3 jugs, partridge in a pear tree. That's the answer for the golf toughie. And 15 of you are getting closer to winning our trophy. Claret jug was the one we're looking for. Listen, 15 got that one right. 21 got green jacket and 23 Wanamaker trophy. That was a tough one. Ab high. You ain't playing. The question, we appreciate everyone playing and all the nice fun questions. And can you believe it? We've already reached Q12. It's already the end. So listen, take a moment, take a deep breath. This is the final one of the day. Really make it count. Put your whole noggin out, put your thinking cap on, use your whole noodle. Let's get going because we're talking about Q12. Here we go. Q12, which car company was founded earliest? Honda, Hyundai, or Toyota? Which car company was founded earliest? Now, you've surely heard of all 3 of these car companies before, right? They aren't super old, but they're definitely old enough to drive. You get it? That's like a joke about driving. Hyundai is the youngest one of them, founded in Korea about 53 years ago. And out of the other two, Honda and Toyota, which are both Japanese, by the way, the oldest one was founded 4 years ago. But which one was it? Well, without further ado, the final answer for tonight's show, Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2021, is Toyota. I love what you do for me. What if I jumped and it froze there, but I didn't? That's it. 43 one-to-winners got Toyota. That's the game. We made it through all 12 cues. How's everyone feeling? Did you have a good game today? Did you have an okay game? Oh, do you hear my dog barking? Go ahead and drop in the chat. Let me see how you're doing. Did you think you came? There are 68 players today. Do you think you came in first place? Do you think you came in 68th place? Maybe like a nice 43rd. Go ahead and type a number in the chat. Let's just see how you're feeling. Be honest. It's no big deal. You're allowed to come in last. You can come in first sometimes. I famously have never won any trivia game that I've worked with. I've never won HQ. I never won one-to-win. Don't be embarrassed about this stuff. We all have different gifts. I say that all the time. And mine is not answering trivia very well. All right, without further ado, let's get to our winner circle and see who's going to have a little extra shopping money for Christmas Eve shopping. Today's winners are... Dun, 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 dun. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Our first place is Owl. Owl with 11 correct answers in 55.61 seconds. Second place is God. You got to give it up to God. You know what I mean? With 11 correct answers in 57.75 seconds. And Studious Jaguar. Studious, is that how you spell Studious? I don't know. With 11 correct answers in 78.12 seconds. That's it. That's one to win. Congrats to all of our winners. If you didn't snag any of the prizes this week, we will be back on next week on New Year's Eve, doing this whole thing again on Friday, December 31st, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm Timothy Dunn. It has been my pleasure to spend a little time on Christmas Eve with all of you today. Can I get a little more eggnog? Drive you out to the middle of nowhere and leave you for dead? That's another Christmas vacation quote. As always, if you had any fun or smiled or, laughed today, I challenge you to take that little bit of joy you now have and go out and do something nice for someone else in your life, because joy is not meant to be kept. Joy is meant to be shared. Thank you so much for watching. If no one else has told you yet today, I love you. I'll see you all over on twitter.com or in my sweet, sweet dreams. Have a great Christmas, everybody. Be safe. I'll see you next time. Bye.